Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fall Equinox 2020 ceremony. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live. Those of you that are in the chat, thank you for being patient with me while I was getting ready to go live. And thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. We are going to do a ritual ceremony tonight. So please join me and in being in the sacred space. I will be chanting some sacred songs. I will be doing a collective reading, saying a prayer to create sacred space. And then we are going to be playing some music, or I will be playing some music at the end of the broadcast for the part of the celebration. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you're new, welcome. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. And if you subscribe, make sure that you hit that notification bell so you get notified of when I go live and when I upload videos. We have Module 4 coming up from Aquarian Astrology Level 1 course. If you want to learn astrology this weekend on Saturday, I'm hosting a live Zoom webinar, which basically will teach you all about the planet Mercury, what it means to have Mercury in your chart in a specific sign and in a specific house, whether it's retrograde or direct, all that cool stuff. And what does Mercury represent? He is the messenger of the gods. And I have a Mercury ruled chart, which is really, it's easy to see when you get to know who I am. And you can actually learn a little bit more about that in episode 5 of the Channel for Grace Uncut podcast that just came out this last Sunday. So go check out the podcast if you haven't yet. Also, please subscribe to my email list. If you do, you will get a free moon astrology guide, and the guide will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. All the links to all of this stuff that I'm talking about are in the description of this video, but you can easily go to my website and also find it all there. My website is channelforgrace.guru. And I think that's all of the things that I want to share with you guys before we dive into the ceremony. Let's see who's in here in the chat. Let's say hello to everybody. I see Valerie here. Women on top, welcome in. Avalon, welcome in. What's your name, Amity of Avalon, so I can try to memorize it? Hey, Stacy, good to see you. I think I already said hi. Valerie, Jessica. Who else is in here? Christina G is in here. Welcome. Divine Energy, welcome in. Dawn, welcome in. Abby, hello. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's really special, this ceremony. If you missed the video that I did last night, which I talked about all of the astrology for the transition of the sun moving into Libra, basically starting a new season, then you know how special today is. Make sure that you watch that video if you missed it. Hey, Julene, how's it going? And Cosmic Sapphire, welcome in. Hello, Lisa, as well. Jill. Oh, okay, Jill. Okay, I forgot and totally like did not even register that that was you. So I will try to remember that for next time, Jill. I was wondering, I was like, where did Jill go? The other day I was thinking about that. I was like, where's Jill? And then now I'm like, she's been here the whole time. But that's awesome. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Sounds good, everybody. I am really happy to be here too because not only is this day special, we've got Venus exactly aligned with the royal star Aldebaran, which is the eye of the bull, the Taurus constellation in the sky. And it is all about finding grounding, stability in our lives, beauty, the things that are, the sensual things in life. All of those things are what are connecting us to this new season here. And as the sun moves into the sign of Libra, we do begin Libra season as well. There's also a yod in the sky. There's the finger of God pointing directly towards Venus. And then in Vedic astrology, the nodes have switched signs this week, and they have moved into North Node Taurus, South Node Scorpio, which means more stability, more of that Venus-ruled energy. And we love Venus, right? Libra is also a Venus-ruled sign. So there's a lot of beauty coming into our lives. And there are, like I said yesterday, a lot of those kind of not so fun aspects, not so fun transits, which, for example, the Mars square Saturn. But nevertheless, there is a lot of powerful energy coming to us, and I believe a door opening that we can take and ride the waves in with a more higher consciousness, a deeper knowing of who we are and who we choose to become too. So thank you guys for being here. And we haven't been live like this for a ceremony in a while because last week I was not home to get away from the smoke from the fires in Oregon. We literally couldn't breathe, so we weren't home for that ceremony. So I did upload a video, which you can find on the channel, but it wasn't live. So tonight we're going to play songs, and I'm really excited about that as well. Is anybody new to any kind of ceremony ritual? I will explain to you kind of how it works. Hey, Wendy, welcome in. But if you are new, what we're going to do is we're going to chant 4 sacred songs to each of the directions, and this calls in our spirit guides, our angels, and teachers. I will say a prayer to create sacred space. I'm going to actually burn some Palo Santo as well. And once we create that sacred space, we're going to do a reading, and I've got my goddess cards, and I've also got my Avalon cards. And the reading is a collective reading for everyone, and what the sun and the equinox and what is the message for humanity. And once we do that reading, we'll close off that part of the ceremony and we'll jump into the music. So sounds good, you guys. There's a lot of fun stuff in the works too. I'll give you a little sneak peek at that in the coming weeks, but I will tell you that one of the things that I am working on, which is super exciting, and as soon as it's ready, I will officially announce it, but I am creating an app, a Channel for Grace app that you will be able to download onto your phone and watch my content on the app, as well as have access to other awesome content. And that is something that I'm like super, super excited about. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday or whenever I went live last, but I guess I'll tell you guys now that that's coming in the near future, meaning like in the next couple of months or so. I will be working on that. But I am really excited about this weekend. I really hope you sign up. If you haven't seen any news about that, just go to my website, channelforgrace.guru, and sign up for Module 4. Or you can access it directly at courses.channelforgrace.guru, Module 4 of Aquarian Astrology. Okay, I know, very, very exciting. Yes, I am really excited about that. Hey, Sheila, how's it going? Yeah, I know. I know. It's been a dream of mine to have something like that, to have my own app. Yes. Always busy. It never stops. Something's been coming up for me lately, and I'll share it with you guys as we are seeing more people come into the chat. Blessings, Magic Dance from New Zealand. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, let me know if you're new here. And we'll say hi to you, and welcome you into the tribe. But something that's been coming up for me lately, I was kind of watching the chat before I went live, and you guys were talking about what you've been feeling and experiencing. Some of you were saying that there's a lot of ascension symptoms, and ascension symptoms basically are physical things that happen that you can't quite explain. You're not necessarily like physically sick, but it kind of sometimes feels like you are. Maybe you could get headaches, or it can be express itself in so many different ways. But what's one thing that's been coming up for me is, and I was talking to my husband about this earlier today and last night, that there's something really important right now for light workers and star seeds to understand. And maybe this is something that a message that was channeled through me, and maybe I'm supposed to share it with you guys today. But the message is that there is a mission that we really truly have. And the mission is to uplift humanity, to inspire people, not to force change, not to make people heal, not to convince people of, what you believe in, or to walk a certain way or walk a certain path, but to inspire people. And the way that you inspire people is by being yourself, also by taking care of yourself and doing all the things that are important to you and that make you happy. Because when you're happy, that's how you spread that energy to the world. And that's something that's been coming up for me, is really important to not get caught up in the drama of anything, honestly, anything, and to not get swayed by things that don't serve you in this moment, things that maybe cause you more harm than good, especially when it comes to emotional pain and emotional trauma. It's like really important right now to take care of ourselves, to practice a lot of self-care, and to do our best to be in the most positive space and to help inspire others as we ourselves take care of ourselves. So just wanted to say that real quick before we actually jump into the ceremony. But without further ado, let us hop right into it. Feel free to share this video too if you guys can on Facebook and on sharing it through text, through Messenger. Let's get the word out and let's celebrate the beginning of this powerful season. And as I chant these songs, you can close your eyes, and if you have headphones, that's a really nice way to listen. And see if you can move into a meditative space and think about all the things that you want to manifest, all the things that you're ready to let go of in your life, and what you're ready to step into. Yahweh, yana we he yana hey ne yo e yana we ne ha we yo hana yana ha we ne ha we yo hana yana we he yana hey ne yo e toda mi vida yo te he buscado, toda mi vida yo te he buscado, toda mi vida yo te he buscado, y en este fuego yo te he encontrado, en este fuego hey ne yo toda mi vida yo te he buscado, y en este fuego yo te he encontrado, en este fuego hey ne yo Ven menadito azul, baila conmigo, ven menadito azul, tú traes la medicina en tu corazón, yo quiero bailar contigo, ven menadito azul, baila conmigo, toyo tatsin toyo nansin toyo tatsin toyo nansin toyo tatsin toyo nansin. Ven águila dorada, vuela conmigo, ven águila dorada, tú eres la medicina en mi corazón, yo quiero volar contigo, ven águila dorada, y cura mi familia, toyo tatsin toyo nansin toyo tatsin toyo nansin toyo tatsin toyo nansin. Ven águila blanca, vuela conmigo, ven águila blanca, tú traes la medicina en tu corazón, yo quiero volar contigo, ven águila blanca, vuela conmigo, toyo tatsin toyo nansin toyo tatsin toyo nansin toyo tatsin toyo nansin. Ven menadito azul, baila conmigo, ven menadito azul, tú traes la medicina en tu corazón, yo quiero volar contigo, ven menadito azul, vuela conmigo, toyo tatsin toyo nansin toyo tatsin toyo nansin toyo tatsin toyo nansin. Hey ne yo con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón, yana hey ne yo con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón, yana hey ne yo intoyo lo tsini kwika, intoyo lo tsini kwika, intoyo lo tsini kwika, intoyo lo tsini yana hey ne yo intoyo lo tsini kwika, intoyo lo tsini kwika, intoyo lo tsini kwika, intoyo lo tsini yana hey ne yo con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón, yana hey ne yo hey wanna let the hey wanna let the yana hey wanna let the hey wanna let the yana hachoka wakanki wanna let the hey yo wanna hey ne yo Great Spirit, thank you for this opportunity to be in conscious presence with you. Thank you for our lives, our gifts, our abundance, our friends, and our family. In this moment, I would like to call in my spirit guides, angels, teachers from past, present, and future to come and hold space for us here. We ask for your assistance to awaken in us the awareness and intuition to be able to receive your beautiful messages. We ask that you clear our energy and the energy of the space around us. I ask you to be with us during this ceremony. Oh. I call in the spirit of the south, the great serpent energy, to join us today. I ask that you help us to navigate and to activate in us the Kundalini energy that rises from our root chakra to the crown chakra. We ask for the blessing of connection to our higher selves, our spirits, our souls, through and beyond the crown chakra. Aho. I call in the spirit of the West, the wise, all-knowing Jaguar energy, to join us today. I ask that you help create a shield of protection around us. I ask that you help us to navigate the rivers and caves of our subconscious mind and help us to unlock the codes to set our beings free from old habits, patterns, and stories. Aho. I call in the spirit of the North, the beautiful, full of life hummingbird, to flutter around us and remind us of the power to connect to the wisdom of our ancestors. I ask that you help us see the beauty all around us and teach us to be flexible on our path to spiritual freedom. Aho. I call in the spirit of the East, the condor and the eagle, the yin and the yang, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy within us to rise. I ask for wisdom and guidance, for a light to show us the way forward. Teach us to soar high above the clouds of doubt and insecurity that sometimes hover over our minds and hearts. Aho. I call in the spirit of Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, the universe and Mother Earth, to hold us in sacred space, to support us unconditionally on our journey. We acknowledge your presence in our lives, and we feel you loving us, supporting us, taking care of us, protecting us, guiding us, and illuminating our path. Oh. All right, so what is this message from our spirit guides to us collectively for this powerful shift in time? First card we pull is Kuan Yin, who is the goddess of compassion. She says, I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity also breeds compassion. Kuan Yin is, you know her story? If you read the book, it's called The Sophia Code. There's actually a really beautiful chapter dedicated to her, Kuan Yin. And the way that she learns how to have compassion is she has to heal herself. And I believe that she's here in this reading for us, saying and telling us that right now this is very important that we recognize that it is through our own healing that we can go anywhere beyond what we imagine. If we don't heal ourselves, or at least take care of ourselves to the point where we're, not allowing others to cause us pain or suffering, from that place is where we can actually take the next step. So I'm visualizing a stepping stone, that our own healing is a stepping stone for moving forward from there. And Kuan Yin in this specific card is surrounded by all the beautiful red leaves, and it very much looks like a fall equinox kind of an image or a background. And she does have that butterfly on her hand as well. And the butterfly is the representation of transformation. And as we move into the fall, the transition is we start to go within. We start to focus on our internal journey. The next card that comes out is Mary Magdalene. And to me, Mary Magdalene is all about the prophecies. It is also the activation of the sacred divine feminine. She is the promoter or the representation, or she holds space for what we would call the sisterhood of the rose. And it's the sacred divine feminine stepping into power. That's what she represents. And so as you follow let me show you the card. As you follow the theme, if we start with Kuan Yin and we start with our own healing journey and we start with our own sense of compassion, and we move into Mary Magdalene, what that is basically when we heal, we step into power. We step into our own power, or in other words, another way to say that is we become empowered ourselves. And from that place, we can actually start to make a difference in the world. And this is that theme that I was talking about earlier, is that I've been feeling very strongly that we have to take care of ourselves right now is very important as light workers and star seeds, because it is in that taking care of ourselves, that's the only way that we're going to be able to do the work. So the birth and rebirth card comes out with Kuan Yin. And again, the butterfly, the theme of the butterfly, the theme of the caterpillar that becomes the butterfly is present here. And you can see that she doesn't have a caterpillar on her hand. She has the butterfly that has already transformed, that has already changed, that has already shifted. So I feel like the beauty aspect of it is being activated here. And this also feels like that Venus energy. So this is a time where we are emerging into we're going into the cocoon. We're letting go of things that no longer serve us, and we're stepping into a cycle that will eventually become a birth and a rebirth. With Mary Magdalene comes the Grail Knight, of course, of course. And the Knight, when we think of the Knight or the Grail Knight, or this is the energy of its royalty. It is also honor. It is also integrity. And Mary Magdalene, like, she represents all of that. She embodies all of that. She embodies integrity, honor, royalty, power. The Grail Knight also brings in this energy of seeking that which is sacred. And he's actually holding the sacred cup, right? The Holy Grail. The search for the Holy Grail. Whoa. Wow. And the Holy Grail, that represents our sacred path. The Holy Grail represents our sacred path of destiny. We are on this journey to find the Holy Grail. Like, we are that knight. And to me, this also brings in, there's the sacred feminine aspect that must be balanced by the sacred masculine. So we've got Mary Magdalene and we've got the Grail Knight, right? The feminine and the masculine coming together. And it's so cool that these two cards are coming out too, because right now this is where night and day are of equal length. The light is just as long as the dark. There's a balanced energy, right? Masculine, feminine. When you think of like the twin flames, there's always the masculine and the feminine expression. Soulmates, the lover's card. There's just a balance energy here that we need both to be empowered in a sacred feminine way, and we need to be empowered in a sacred masculine way. And it's coming out here. These are very powerful cards. I can feel the power of the cards. The third card we get is Saint Bridget, and she's Our Lady of Exalted Light. Her mantra is, I give endlessly, because the light is without end, and my soul is all I need. So there's the image of her, Saint Bridget. Light source energy coming through very strongly. When we think about light in relationship to the fall equinox, we know that right now the days are going to start getting shorter and the nights are going to start getting a little bit longer. And when we get to the winter solstice, which is one of the most auspicious days of the year, by the way, because on the winter solstice, we have Saturn and Jupiter moving into the sign of Aquarius together. And it is the celebration of the return of the light, because when the winter solstice comes, the longest night has arrived, but from that day on, the light starts to return. So what's the significance of getting Bridget, Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light? What to me, and she comes with the card of risk. This is what this tells me. Every journey, there is no journey that comes without risk. There is no journey where we're reaching towards the light that there is not an aspect of risk. And I have been hearing it a lot lately that we need to take risks right now, because we can feel very like frozen, like a deer in the headlights right now. With everything that's going on in the world, we can feel like there is not enough support from the universe. But that's the thing, is that the light has to emanate from us. The light does emanate from us because we are the light worker. We came here to work the light. You came here to work your light. Just like Rebecca Campbell says, work your light. And with being a light worker, with being a starseed, there's always risks. And the risk is you may lose yourself in this. You may lose your identity. You may lose who you think you were. But did you really need that part of yourself if it was something that you had to let go of? And that's the risk that we take. In order to be that example in the world, we have to be willing to take risks. And that is what these two cards are saying right now, that the season of the fall and basically the next 6 months, which is because right now we're at exactly the halfway point, between in the astrological year. In 6 months, it'll be the spring equinox. And so these next 6 months are not going to be easy. We are going to require a lot of strength from within, and that's why the light is here, reminding us that there's always going to be light at the end of the tunnel. Even though the nights start getting longer, there's still light. There's still light here. And the light, instead of us looking for the light outside of us, we need to remember that the light comes from within us. And the culmination of this energy is through Enneaduana, the high priestess, the one that says, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. So the embodiment of the high priestess arrives here with this goddess. And she comes with the stag. And the stag is about pride, but it's also about leadership. So this is about us stepping into leadership. There's a beautiful flow of energy between these cards. We start with Kuan Yin, that the compassion comes from healing ourselves. Understanding of others comes from healing ourselves. That right now, the most important thing we can do is to keep going through that birth, rebirth journey, the journey of transformation, the butterfly. Once we do that, we recognize and we know that we are on the quest to find the Holy Grail. Whether we embody the sacred feminine or the sacred masculine, whether we embody Mary Magdalene or the Grail Knight, we are going on that journey to find the Holy Grail. And the Holy Grail is also part of stepping into your power and becoming empowered and having knowledge, right? And the Holy Grail represents like that Christ consciousness. In the movie Indiana Jones, one of the most, I think that one of the coolest ones, you know, the Holy Grail movie. I can't remember the title of it right now. If somebody remembers it, you can put it in the chat. But in that part where they go through that whole sort of, I don't know what they call it, but they get to the part where you are sitting there and standing in front of all the cups on the table. And the one dude picks the most beautiful cup made with like pure gold and jewels and everything. And then he drinks from the water and he dies. And then Indiana Jones is like, you know, he thinks about it and he's like, that's not possible because, you know, if Jesus' you know, father was a carpenter and, you know, they would have been humble people. They would have not had riches, because the riches don't come from the gold and the jewels. The riches comes from within, from your heart, which is what the Holy Grail is. And so he picks the cup that looks like the cheapest, you know, made out of wood. And it's, what does the cup give you? What does the Holy Grail give you? It gives you immortality. And it's a risk that you have to take. There's a risk that comes with stepping into that pure mission. So forever, immortality is forever, right? Forever you hold the light. Forever you hold the light within you, and wherever you go, that light shines through. But obviously there's a risk. What if you picked the wrong cup? What if you picked the wrong cup? So how do you know, right, that you're really reaching for the Holy Grail? This whole journey, right? Okay, when you get to then, what happens? Well, you're the leader. Leadership. And it's not the kind of leadership that when we think of leadership, this is the kind of leadership that is the humble kind of leadership. And it's the kind of leadership that is hiding in plain sight kind of thing. But it is what is needed right now. The universe needs us to be at our best, the high priestess. It needs us to be those leaders of the world. But it's not in the way that you may think. But it is that you need to be at your best. And the way that you are at your best is you take care of yourself. You understand the journey. You understand the risks. You go on the journey to find the Holy Grail. And you commit. You commit to the journey because that is what you came here to do. That is what you came here to be. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks of your path to enlightenment. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks of the way you talk about things, the way you observe things, the way you process things. Like, none of that matters. What matters is that you commit to the journey wholeheartedly, 100%. And that means that there are going to be certain relationships in your life, and we're talking about Venus having a very powerful presence here during this transition, connected to the royal star of Aldebaran, which is the eye of the bull. That means that there are certain types of relationships in your life that if they do not serve you, do not force yourself to have those relationships. Do not force yourself to be in relationships with people just because you were taught or programmed to make sure that everybody else was okay except for you. And that's one of the biggest lessons I think we're learning as a humanity, is to commit to our path as light workers, right? To commit to our path, but then to also know exactly where we're going, and to know that taking care of ourselves sometimes means that you really have to cut the cords to everything that doesn't serve you. To like fully let go. And that's the card of risk. To take that risk because you trust your heart and you trust that deep inner knowing that says, I know the way. The light is guiding my way, and I follow that every single day. And nothing will steer me away from that. And the risk is this, and the risk is that. But I understand that there's a risk, but that doesn't mean I give up. Right now is not the time to give up. Let me pull a card from the MatCon cards. Wow, the Holy Grail. Literally, that's so cool. That is like really, really cool message. So we'll just look at all of these. So we got inviting ecstasy. That's that Venus and Taurus energy. I am worthy of all the pleasure my heart desires. I love that. We have invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Ooh, I love that. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Illuminating the truth. I am willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. I am willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. And hearing inner guidance. My intuition flows whenever I am still. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. What did you guys think of that message? I wasn't really looking at the comments, but I really liked that message. They're very deep. Yeah, I know, exactly. Me too. I'm going to have to watch that myself again. There's a very deep messages coming through tonight. So, and I love all of the cards that came out. We're like, whoa. Whoa. Okay, Jessica, that's funny. So, I'm going to close off the sacred space, and then we can celebrate this energy and celebrate and be in full gratitude, because this is also a time of Thanksgiving and gratitude. We have like Thanksgiving, during the fall. And the way that we celebrate here on this channel is we play music and we hang out with each other in this space. You're welcome, Alex. So close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And feel the message. Let it sink in, even though you may have not fully absorbed what just came out, because I feel like I haven't even fully absorbed it. Just make a promise to yourself that you're going to allow the message to seep in, that you're going to watch the video again if you need to watch it. Let it sink in. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, the 7 directions and animal spirits, for being with us today during this ceremony and ritual. Please continue to watch over us as we travel along our daily life. We release you now. Aho. I stand here naked, but I have a sword in my hand, staring off into the darkness, ready to face that which I cannot face, that which holds me back, that which will turn into my freedom. The storm rages outside of me, but I stand with strength. I am afraid, but more afraid to stay behind, to hold myself back. What would you do if you were given a gift to see, a gift to feel, a gift to transform, a gift to teach? What would you do if you had a choice? What would you choose? 12th house, Gemini, bliss, fear, darkness, light, bring it to form. Give it life, fly with courage, fly with strength, fly with an open mind.
We are the keepers of the third dimension, and we have forgotten how to listen. Listen to the call of the world. We've forgotten how to breathe. So listen and be still. To pray and acknowledge Spirit, all living beings around us, all this life on earth is listening. What do you say to it? Are you alive? Or are you just living a faded life? The train is leaving. Or are you bold to take a step towards your destiny, to say goodbye to all that has been, all that has ended, all that has been beaten to death, and to rise out of the ashes, oh, like the Equinox, ready to change the world? We are radical disruptors when we step into
Thank you guys. The first song was 12th House Gemini, and this song is called Listen. I love that, Sheila. But I absolutely love this next song that I'm going to play. It's called Meet Me in the Stars. And it really is a song about light workers and star seeds, and how sometimes everything that has to do with this earthly realm is so heavy and so like draining and so sobering. But there's still that spark inside of us that longs for the stars, that longs to go back home.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky, like a diamond in the sky, like a diamond in the sky. Listen to the wind, it speaks to you. Follow the jaguar into the deepest part of your subconscious mind. Drink from the nectar of love like hummingbird and so high above the mountain like eagle. Know yourself deeply. Listen to the warrior within. The tree can't grow unless its roots reach deep into the earth. Take it one day at a time. Feel Mother Earth holding you each step of the way, each step of the way. Everything is intertwined in a beautiful matrix of life. Go with the flow. Allow yourself this opportunity to learn, to heal, to know. You already know how to fly. You just forgot to let go of what weighs you down. your soul take the wheel and watch your spirit soar way up into the sky, so you can finally see we are all one. 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 And I will meet you in the stars. Yes, I will meet you in the stars. 'Cause there's no end to this beautiful light. There's no end to this magic we call life. And I will meet you in the stars. Yes, I will meet you in the stars. When we become one once again. When we connect to that pure light. And we can travel through dimensions. And we can be everywhere at once. And I will meet you in the stars. Oh, I will meet you in the stars. Yes, I will see you so, so bright. And I will meet you in the stars.
You guys almost made me cry. I was like kind of reading the comments. I was like, whoa. I've been needing a good cry too. Shit is heavy. Thank you guys. Thank you. The song is called Warrior Within.
it's gonna come out because I haven't played it in a while, but we'll see. Tried to put the puzzle back together, but the glue was not strong enough to hold the heavy pieces. Each piece holds its story like each shining star makes a part of the universe. You're here when you are whole, body, mind, and spirit connected as one. There's no blame here, just love. Memories will always remain, they are part of your whole. There are no regrets here, just love. We're all living a dream. You will wake up from your nightmare when you are ready to open your eyes to see yourself now. Truth revealed, plain to see the choices you make, the struggles you face. They were all lessons, please reveal you so that you can take one step closer to God. Spirit is watching right till God's guide your way. Spread your wings and fly away. Follow the medicine, open your heart, live your truth, open your eyes. You might be surprised at how bright you can shine. You might be surprised at how high you can fly. Can we make a change? Can we open our eyes to the new possibilities? This life. Can we take responsibility for our pain, abuse, and suffering? Can we create a new dream? The road is long and there are bumps along the way. What you think you will attract. So remember that, and please remember me, and stand up and walk out of your cave. Walk away from the pain, don't wallow in it. It no longer serves me and it no longer serves you. Join the Rainbow Warriors and choose love, choose to elevate yourself, choose to heal Mother Earth. Become the change you want to see in the world, become the love you wanted since you were a little boy or girl. Take off iron chains and walk into the light. You never know, you might just like it on the other side. Loving someone is powerful. Receiving love from someone is just as beautiful. But nothing takes the place of loving yourself. Believing in your own power to attract higher things, to create a higher state of being. So please put away the judgment, acknowledge, fight for those who still need your help. You know you've been there. What can you do to be the example? There are young eyes watching all around, 7 generations. Don't they deserve our love? Don't they deserve better? How you love yourself is how you will teach them. So be strong, my baby. No one has lived through your pain. I know no one has seen what you have seen. You survived. Now put your pain to good use. Let your light shine from within. There's no time to waste. Spread your eagle wings. Fly high, let the medicine guide your path. Listen, heal, open your eyes. Spirit is watching right now. Eyes guide your way. Spread your wings and fly away. Follow the medicine. Open your heart. Live your truth. Open your eyes. You might be surprised at how high you can fly. You might be surprised at how bright you can shine. Sorry. myself, I pray that you find your way. And I allow for things to happen as they are meant to. Thank you for walking by my side. You taught me how to see the light and how to become and awaken the warrior within.
Thanks, guys. That song is called Warrior Within. Thanks, guys. Yes, Rebecca. It's so sweet, Stacy. After this one, Rebecca. This one's called Eclipse.
Trying to understand this crazy life we live. Every once in a while we get thrown off the horse. Leadership comes with responsibility to be aware and to serve. And it feels cloudy again. Thoughts won't stop rushing through my head. And I feel confused once again. Another chance to practice what you preach. It is a gift and a curse to feel so deeply. It is beautiful and scary to be so in tune. It is amazing and devastating to be so aware, but it is a responsibility. You have been gifted, oh, gifted with you. Have been gifted with. Speak your truth now. Stand your ground now. Say what you mean. Don't hold anything back. Speak your truth now. Stand your ground now. Say what you mean. Don't hold anything back. Speak your truth now. example others need to heal, even if it means you will disappoint sometimes, because no one learns if everyone hides, because no one learns if everyone hides, because no one learns if everyone hides, because no one learns if everyone hides. When all you want to do is hide, you have to step up. When all you want to do is run away, you have to stay and stand your ground. When all you want to do is break down, you have to help others understand. You have to help others understand. You are the light. 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 I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Thank you for being here, you guys. this restlessness, but keep these wide old hearts. I am on your side. I am on your side. Pull your trigger, push my buttons, aim for reasons. Gotta wear so stubborn. Is this patience showing grace? When to be close and when to give space. Baby, you go round me, lightning rods. Come find shelter in these arms. Sometimes I'm broken, sometimes I'm mended. On the road, I can't cope to get up and do it all over again. I am on your side. I am on your side.
That felt good. Good one, Rebecca. That felt really good. I needed to hear that. It's so funny. You're like, I didn't even realize I needed to like hear that myself. Ooh, I'm having a good time. You guys having a good time? Let's do the damn thing. You're welcome. All right. Let's do this other song. That's really cool too. Inspired by the journey of the major arcana called The Journey. You guys all got your headphones on?
Stand here ready to embark on my new journey. Am I a fool for wanting to jump, or am I a genius for trusting my heart? The magic is within you to flow with the moon to manifest, to create heaven on earth. The sun shines and we feel its warmth, the moon glows and we feel its pull, to leap and to trust that the universe will catch you. It's time to fly, it's time to be, it's time to trust. Show me which way to run, teach me how to fly, teach me how to be free. Stability comes from our roots growing deep, deep into the ground. The earth holds space for us to move, to bring to form, to manifest all that we want. Oh, lightning strikes, you hold the key to the portals of your heart. The sun shines and we feel its warmth, the moon glows and we feel its pull, to leap and to trust that the universe will catch you. It's time to fly, it's time to be, it's time to trust. Show me which way to run, teach me how to fly, teach me how to be free. Momentum builds and I feel the pull from my heart. It's time to go, it's time to leave behind all that has already passed. The stillness suddenly comes, the course suddenly shifts. I stand before my destiny, ready to show that I am strong, I am free, I am released. Oh, the sun shines and we feel its warmth, the moon glows and we feel its pull, to leap and to trust that the universe will catch you. It's time to fly, it's time to be, it's time to trust. Show me which way to run, teach me how to fly, teach me how to be free. Oh, I sit in my cocoon, waiting for the shift. I sit in my cave, building up my strength. I take it all in, I observe, like a bat, waiting for the night, to fly into the darkness of my subconscious mind, to face all my fears, to transform from the inside out, like the caterpillar that becomes a butterfly, bringing healing and balance to this very much determined space reality. I face my addictions, I face my truth, and slowly the tower falls so that I can be renewed. Someone told me one time that the star beam stands. When you sing, you bring love, you bring hope, you bring light, the darkness that leads into the light, the moon that eclipses the sun, your heart that learns to forgive, and your soul that is finally free to fly. Oh, the sun shines and we feel its warmth, the moon glows and we feel its pull, too deep into trust that the universe will catch you. It's time to fly, it's time to be, it's time to trust. Show me which way to run, teach me how to fly, teach me how to be free. Oh, the sun shines and we feel its warmth, the moon glows and we feel its pull, too deep into trust that the universe will catch you. It's time to trust, it's time to be, it's time to trust. Show me which way to run, teach me how to fly, teach me how to be free. Oh, 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 teach me how to be free. Oh, 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 teach me how to be free. Teach me how to be free. Teach me how to be
Thank you guys. All right, any other requests before we wrap it up? Thank you guys. I knew you were going to say that. Knew somebody was going to say that. Let's do it. Okay, this is going to be our last one. The song is called I Forgive. Anybody hearing it for the first time? I wrote this song when it was after a breakup, after realizing that you can expect and want somebody to change so bad, or to see things the way that you want, you're seeing them, or to see the light. And then I realized that it didn't really matter what I thought about the situation at all, and that walking away was the right thing for me to do. Even if there was pain, was seeing everything from a different perspective. The song was my realization of like watching everything maybe from an outsider's point of view, and realizing that everything is really, even though we don't want to believe it, it really is perfect just the way it is, and you don't need to convince anybody or make sure somebody understands you, you know? You can just do your thing and do your thing. And let somebody else do their thing. Of course, knowing how to take care of yourself. And how to create some healthy boundaries.
You are both the chains and my freedom. You are both the darkness and the light. I could see your angels and your demons. You are both a mirror and my eyes, my eyes. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know my value. If it wasn't for this, I would still be lost. Isn't it funny how something so damaging can be exactly what you need? So who am I to judge? I see you for how beautiful you are, in your essence, in your journey, in your life. I see no need to change you. You are beautiful, just the way you are. I found in the darkness a gift to feel. I discovered through my pain my power to heal. I realize in my anger my strength to take action, and I awakened through my despair the courage to never give up. So am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? If you listen, if you watch closely, there is no need to repeat your mistakes. Drop the weight, feel the release. You were meant for so much more, but who am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? Oh,
Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. That was really sweet. I really needed that. You guys probably needed that too. Thank you for your support on the channel. Don't forget, hey Sanders, hey Sparky, that this weekend we are doing Module 4 of the Aquarian Astrology course. It's at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, so slightly different time than we have normally done it. So you can sign up on the website. There's a link in the description. I put out episode 5 of the podcast. Go check it out to find out what your ruling planet is in your chart. And of course, please get on the email list and get your free moon astrology guide. You guys are amazing. I hope everybody has a really, really good weekend. Not a good weekend, a good week. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But I am very, very thankful for all of you, for your support. And let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good fall season, a good next 3 months. And hang in there as much as you can. Take risks and commit. What are you committing to? I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I'm going to be live again on Friday night for mini readings. If you want a mini reading, get on the list anytime between now and then. And yeah, I'll see you on freaking Saturday for Module 4 of Aquarian Astrology, all about Mercury, the winged god, the winged messenger of the gods. My favorite planet. Satnam, you guys. Thank you. Happy Equinox. Happy fall season. Happy Libra season, all you Libras. And yeah, ciao.